Hey, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at stockmarketmentor.com. Just a little quick hit for you today. I'm going to be doing a live trading session tomorrow morning to trade the open with NVIDIA and some other stocks that I think are actually going to be better than NVIDIA to trade. So if you want to join me for that, you just need to go to the homepage for Stock Market Mentor, look up at the top, and you'll see how to do just that. So anyway, there's a little semi-shameless plug. So with IBB, it's working pretty well. It's one of the better sectors still. A lot of these things, this one comes to mind, are really, really just sucking. So biotech just kind of hangs in there. And frankly, when you think about it, like why would that be? First of all, it's almost like as a general rule, biotech companies don't make money. Like they're kind of money losing propositions. There are obviously some exceptions, but the point is, they don't really trade like your traditional companies do. And in times of uncertainty in the market, in the economy, like we have now, and we do, in times of uncertainty, you go to a place like biotech where it's like, well, for crying out loud, it's always uncertain there. So there's certainty, as strange as that sounds. So I always look at biotech and then I'll start looking at some of the stocks to see which ones I like. And so I've kind of gone through these. And the one that I found that I really, really like here is Savara. And let me get rid of this. Okay. So you can see this had a heck of a move. Nice little reversal, big, huge spike, a move up like 50, almost 60% up just from here. But the stock's been pulling back in a fairly choppy manner. You see how this defines the resistance right here, support right here. But lately, over the last couple of weeks, we got this support here at 550. And so there could be a trade here. Could be tomorrow. Now you'll notice the 50-day moving average drifting lower, still above the 200, and that's why this would even come to my attention, because if a stock's below its 200-day moving average, I'm just not going to see it. I don't look at those stocks. So here's the weak side of that strategy. I would never have seen this here. I'm just telling you, I never would have seen this, because the earliest it would have popped up on my screen would have been like the day after the fact. And that is if I was looking at biotech at that particular time. So I'm just being honest with you and telling you that this is the upside of that logic with respect to the 200-day moving average is that I'm always going to be looking at winners. If a stock's below the 200, that means that nobody wants it. And if nobody wants it, neither do I. But then on the good part, you do wind up getting some pretty damn nice trades out of uptrending stocks. So this is finally kind of like on my radar, and this is what I'm looking for. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, no problem. We actually need to see more volume. I got that. This kind of highlighted. This is actually pretty low volume. It had really nice move here a couple days ago, and so far there's really been no continuation. So this is what I would do. This is what I am going to do. The high is 595, so I'm just going to go ahead and put an alert at $6. Actually, here, 596. I'm going to put an alert at $6, and I will never look at this stock again unless that alert is hit. That's how I got to trade these kinds of things, because I've said this before and I'll say it again right now. If you look at a chart long enough, it's only a matter of time before you find something stupid to do. And so I like to just kind of hit and run, stick and move, look at a chart, get a good sense of where it is, and then quickly make a decision, not like whether to trade it like right now, but make a decision as far as like, is this something that I even want to continue to look at? And if so, what's my plan? What am I going to do? And so I've just showed you on this one. My plan is that only when I see this stock ready to push above $6 am I going to be interested in buying it. And even if I can snag it around 6 and it runs up to 650, which it could certainly do, that was this last high. That's pretty nice return in a short period of time. So anyway, that's all I got to say for you or to you today. So I hope you all are having a great week, and let's go get them tomorrow.